Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster, and this is Ask Lukenessmonster, episode 96, a series on the channel where I answer your guys' questions from the comments down below. So make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll try my very best to answer it. And make sure to go down, hit the like button, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Star Wars The Black Series and Vintage Collection news, as well as any content that I post here on the channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the first question. The first question from my good friend SideQuester. SideQuester is actually a channel member, and channel members do get priority responses to questions on Ask Lukenessmonster. So if you do want to guarantee your questions get answered, consider going down and hitting that join button down below. It helps out the channel a lot. You also get these cool channel emojis that you can only get from the Lukenessmonster membership, as well as the super cool name badges that get cooler the longer you're a member. But anyway, SideQuester says, so what I hear is you're saying is that you'll have to repackage figures in plastic-free packaging in order to make satisfying ASMR content. I'm all for this. No, definitely not. I'm not repackaging any figures. If anything, I'll just go out and buy more plastic-free packaging figures. There's plenty of them out there that I don't own yet. But yeah, if you guys did miss this, you don't understand the context. In the last episode, and maybe the one before that, I talked a little bit about doing some like ASMR unboxings here on the channel. I don't know if you guys would like that. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would watch. But if anything, what I would do is I would just buy more plastic-free stuff to do it with. Or I know something that would be cool is I've seen people convert plastic-free package figures and then like throw the figure in a bubble and then like cut out the box to make it a plastic box figure with a plastic-free figure, and that's something I would love to do. Now I don't know if that would be an ASMR video or just a standard video on the channel, but either way that'd be something that I would enjoy doing. So let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd like to see, and let's go ahead and jump right into the next question. The next question from CoolBro, he asks, hi bro, so I have a question, is Five's figure worth it? And a bonus question, I'm going to Frank & Sons in January for my birthday. What figure should I try my hardest to find? Just name 5 and I will pick up the ones I don't have. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate the comment. Happy birthday if I don't see you in the comments before January. Hope you have a good one. And absolutely, the Fives figure is worth it. It does have its problems. Obviously, the helmet logo, the missing paint on the pauldron, it definitely has its problems. But it is still on that ARC Trooper body, which is one of the best bodies the Black Series has ever made. Regardless of some of the minor paint problems, it is still an incredible figure. It's still my personal favorite figure of all time. I might be a little biased, but yeah, it's definitely worth a pickup if you don't have him yet. And to answer your bonus question, a few figures that you definitely have to pick up if you don't have yet. I'm going to say Fives. I'm also going to say Season 7 Darth Maul, the Dark Trooper, brand new like Seasons 3 through 5 Ahsoka from the Clone Wars, as well as one that I really do like. It's the best Boba Fett ever made, the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. The next question from Phase 2 Action Review, he asks, what is one character you think doesn't get enough attention that's not Fives? Well, this one is a tough question, but I think I gotta go with General Grievous. He is a super cool, super badass character that we just don't know a ton about. I know we've seen like a little bit more about his backstory in the comics and some other places, but it's something I'd love to see in either live action or animation. I'd love to get an in-depth story of General Grievous's background and how he ended up joining the Separatist army to begin with, but he's super cool, and I'd love to see more content on him. The next question says, what other lines besides Black Series do you collect? If so, what are some figures you like from them? I don't really pick up a ton of figures that aren't Black Series just because I don't really have room for them. I'll pick up the occasional Vintage Collection figure, mainly clones, like I got the ARC Trooper 3-pack, one of my favorite sets. I'll pick up a Spartan Collection figure every once in a while. I'm a big fan of the Combat Evolved Master Chief. That one is really cool. It's one of my favorites. And I'll pick up an occasional Avatar McFarlane figure. But, like, again, I really only collect Black Series just because it's what I have room for to collect, so. The next question says, do you want to see a Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader? I know we've been given a lot of Vaders lately, but Episode 3 Vader needs to happen. It's one I'd like to see. It's not like the top of my list just because I have 5 different versions of Vader already on my shelf. So, you know, it's not like at the top of my list, like I really need one. But I mean, I take one. Like I said, I love Darth Vader. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. He's super iconic and I know he would sell. So I'm definitely not saying that they shouldn't do it, but it's not at the top of my list. And then the last question today, what happened with all of the reissue figures Nerdzoic said were coming? Really good question. We don't really know what happened to them. I still like to believe that they're happening to some extent. he got this information from somewhere. It definitely originated from Hasbro, but we don't really know what happened since they got leaked. I think before they were leaked, they were definitely going to happen, but because of the leak, I think Hasbro completely changed their plans with it. I don't know if they scrapped them all together, they canceled them all together, or if they just pushed them down the pipeline a little bit. We don't really know what's going on, unfortunately, but they were definitely going to happen at one point. I can very clearly and very definitely say that, but as far as the future of these figures go, I don't really know. I hope they still happen because I think a lot of these figures need re-released, but it does still seem a little bit too good to be true. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I'll cover any updates on the channel as soon as we get them, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping that we do, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, guys, that is all the time we have for today, unfortunately, but if you do want to make sure your question gets answered in next week's video, go down and comment down below in this week's video, and I'll try my very best to get to it. Like I said, unfortunately, I get a ton of questions, and I can't always get around to answering every single one of them, so if you want to guarantee your question does get answered, consider going down and hitting that join button and becoming a channel member down below. Any support is greatly appreciated, but that is going to do it for the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.